Hello, I'm doing this video as sort of a benchmark video just to show you how to run or how Elite Dangerous Horizons runs on the system that I have, just as a reference. Should you be, at a point where you're deciding, should I get the game or not, can my system run it? There's loads of information on the internet, but a video like this can always help. Now, I'm going to tell you the specifications of my system, at least some of them. I'm going to show you what the game looks like. I'm also going to show you what settings I have, especially in the graphics department, which is important, of course. I did do a video like this when I had my Nvidia GTX660 Ti, which ran fine. But that was Elite Dangerous. Now I'm on Elite Dangerous Horizons, and I have a different graphics card. I have a Nvidia GTX660. Now, let's start with the specifications of my system. I'm running Windows 10, the home version, 64-bit. My CPU is an AMD FX4300 Bulldozer. That's what the thing was called. It's a quad-core CPU, and it runs at 3.8 gigahertz. It has a turbo speed of 4, but I'm not using that. It's not the fastest CPU, but it's it does the job well. I have 8 gigabytes of DDR3 memory, running at 1600 megahertz. And the graphics card, of course, is the Geforce GTX660 with 2 gigabytes of RAM on board. Now, please bear in mind that the quality of the video that you see is not exactly what I see because of the compression that goes on when it's sent to YouTube, so it's gonna, the video quality is gonna be a bit less, what you see than what I see, but you'll get an idea of how smooth things run. So, I'm in the game. I'm in Elite Dangerous Horizons. It's January 8th, so that should give you some idea. 2016. That should give you some idea of which version. Which patch I'm running. I am up to date. Let's go into the graphics options and have a look at the settings that I have. I run my my game windowed borderless, and that allows me to use a second screen without having to Alt-Tab out of the game, really. This is the resolution that I'm running at. I know it's not the greatest, but that's the monitor that I have. I have vertical sync on, which is quite a thing that you can play with if you're having problems, I've heard. Let's look at all these other settings. My field of view, which is basically tells you how wide the view is that you see. I never changed this. 3D off. I don't have a 3D screen or anything. 3D focal distance, hardware cursor, dashboard brightness, gamma. My pilot gender, that's not going to make any difference. Okay, custom. My model draw distance, it's a little over average. I've never really played with this, but this is what I have. I have medium texture quality, and I have low shadow quality. These I felt were important during planetary landings. Bloom is medium, blur is on. I have anti-aliasing is off now. I'm going to turn that on. I'm going to turn it to FXAA. I'm not sure exactly, but I'm just changing that because I've felt that anti-aliasing with it off, it doesn't really look nice. I'm going to super sampling. I have that on this setting. I'm not exactly sure what this does. Ambient occlusion is off. Environment quality is high. FX quality, medium. These settings were optimized by Nvidia, by the way. Now, I'm not sure if Nvidia does that for my rig. I think it does, but the only settings that I changed, I have terrain quality here set to ultra. Terrain work is set to the medium setting, and terrain material quality to low. I felt that this had the biggest impact on Planetary landings quality. So those are my settings. I'm going to apply them because I didn't have the anti-aliasing turned on, so I've done that now. So let's see what it looks like. So let's see, we're just gonna, well, this is what it looks like. It doesn't, I mean, this is all perfect. It's very smooth. I can see everything properly. Everything moves. Anti-aliasing, not the best maybe, but let's just pick a location and fly somewhere. Oh, fly to a different system here. I think I want to go somewhere where I know that there are. Gonna have a look at the galaxy map here. Oh, we can fly to Gateway. How about that? Let's fly to Gateway. Pick a station there. Oh, we can pick a station here. Pick this one and then go for a planetary landing on this moon later. Yeah, that'll be fine. I liked it before when this actually said that the route was plotted. I'm not sure if it's done that now. I'm assuming. So let's launch out of here. I'm on a station. I didn't really know where I was. See, I mean, the detail is nice enough. It's not slowing down or anything. I mean, this is running perfectly. No problem.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted. Flight assist off.
As you can see, you know, it looks perfect. Looks very nice. I thought we were planning to go to, that's probably 2 jumps then. That's 2 jumps. Oh.
Frameshift drive
That can happen. But as you can see, you know, this is I think the 660 is actually it's definitely not the recommended spec for Elite Dangerous Horizon, but it's also definitely not I think it's even below the minimum spec.
Frameshift drive charging.
Nice. Oh, we're getting interdicted. A wanted, competent man. Well, we're doing a video here, sir, so please, area house logger. An NPC, well, this is a bit odd, you know. Have I not? Come on already. Yep, done. Thank you. Align with gateway. Why did he interdict me anyway? I don't have anything. Stupid pirate. Anyway, it's still going strong. Fraps here is saying 60 frames a second. You know, planet star here.
Fuel scooping. Fuel
Scooping.
scoop disengaged.
Where's my goal here? Here we go. Dublin Citadel. Now you'll see that probably, I mean, it'll work. Planetary landings work fine. You just don't get the highest detail, and especially on the ice planets. I think that when you turn on subsurface scattering, which is where you get the really nice reflections in the that's where, you know, where this is gonna hurt you. If you really want everything set to ultra, you're gonna have to get a better card than this. Oh, there's Harry again. Oh, that's probably just an old message. Now we'll see the system, the starport. Let's see what that looks like. Hello. As you can see, you know, it's nice enough. I mean, it's smooth. It's just, you know, the anti-aliasing isn't perfect in this case. I think it looks a little bit. I mean, it's not distracting or anything. I still. Set her down.
Docking request granted.
Where are we going? 5. You should try this in the standard Elite from 1984. Docking has never been so easy. Trying to dock in that old game is really hard. 5, that's in the front, right? Right. Well, but as you can see, you know, I mean, it looks fine. This is no problem. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna get. Gonna get fined. Reckless flying, no doubt. Look at my great landing skills, huh? Let's see, it looks fine. No problem whatsoever. It's just this. I would recommend this. You know, I mean, still, there's no lag. You can just turn, and this is with head look. I know I'm probably making you queasy right now. I'll stop it. Sorry about that. Let's see what we can do a planetary landing. See what that looks like. You know, we'll, this has stuff in it, of course, stuff on it. McMullen Barracks, it's a big one. Okay, we'll go. Oh, okay. Let's see what that looks like. Banged into missed something. You see that? My shield's responded.
All vessels. Check your speed inside the docking bay.
Now, let's see where that is. Actually, that's not that one, is it? Oh, there.
Frameshift drive charging. 4.
Actually, I'll do a flyby of this planet here.
Engage.
See what that looks like. You know, I mean, this looks good. I still think that Elite is definitely not the game that is hardest on your. Look at that. Oh, that looks weird, doesn't it? See that? See it? That is odd, though. Okay, it takes a while for it to draw, but then when it does, you know, it's good enough. But that took a bit longer than a more expensive card may. But let's do the landing. Let's see what that does. Try to land on the light side. I'm not sure if that thing is if that station is in the dark, then I'm not landing there. Just setting her down on the surface somewhere. No, I think it's in the dark. Yeah, pretty sure. Not gonna do that. There we go. Ooh, there's a huge lag spike there. I'm just gonna go for a spot here, doesn't it?
Orbital flight engaged.
I know how this is probably a small one. I think I've landed here before, but this still looks nice. You know, it's still. But we'll see what happens when I'm in glide. But this is a little bit more jerky already. I don't know if you can see it. Still very playable though. I'm very happy with this card. You know, this is I definitely recommend this. Tweak the settings a little bit, but this is just very playable. No problem. Speed up. Get this glide thing over with. Here we go. We're gliding still. With the first release, I was having a lot of trouble looking around. The system appeared to have a lot of trouble handling that, but not now. It's perfect. Great. How much G's do we have here? Very little. Try to set her down. I'm still 5 kilometers up. Down. Oh, going very fast now. Ooh. 3 kilometers. Slow down here. See if I can find a place to land. It's not going to be very difficult. I have a buggy with me. An SRV. I'm sorry. Should be able to land here.
Landing gear deployed.
Unsuitable terrain. Let's set her down. Deploy. Oh, slippity slidey. It's a very low gravity planet, but you know, I mean, this is not the most interesting of environments to look at, perhaps, but I mean, this is perfectly playable. This card is very good at it. Doing all the things that you need to do. A little Stonehenge here. Boom. Oh, did I hurt my... Yep, I did. I hurt my SRV. So, I mean, you know, this is really what I wanted to show. I mean, it works. And it works fine. So if you're considering buying a 660 for your AMD CPU, then go right ahead. You have my blessing. I love this game. Well, it's just this that I don't really have the hang of yet. You know, am I? There we are. Board ship. Yep. There we go. And we're back on board. I'll put it back in the in Dublin and launch.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Isn't that great? Especially, you know, if you realize, you know, the original Elite, if you've played that, and then transferring to this, that is just, I just think it's amazing. It's an amazing, it's tough to call it a game, it's an amazing simulation.
Request granted.
What happened now? Accidentally pressed my fire button. 15. Thank you very much. Now you can see that the shading is very bad. That's because the shading is set to low, and I think I can probably improve that. No, I'm an asp. Asps don't stop very easily, so you have to approach, especially the landing bays in the back. You can't go in full speed. You'll ram the back of the starport.
Landing gear deployed.
So the shading quality probably, I could probably set that higher. It wouldn't hurt the performance much at all. But those are the, you know, the kinds of things that you have to sort of look at and tweak and.
Docking successful. Engines
So that was my little look. I hope it's been helpful. If you have any questions, and I'll be happy to answer them. Just write something in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.